paddy wagon. Would you have taken $100,000 to call everything off?
I would have taken $100,000 as to calling it off. Well,
How much is it worth to you to call it off?
call off
A
what?
million? Would you have done it for $1 million?
Revolution?
Yeah. What's your price?
My life.
Abbie Hoffman was one of the people who took a stand against the capitalist and imperialist movements of the United States politics. Hoffman is a social and political activist born November 30, 1936. He was a co-founder of the International Youth Party in the United States. After being falsely accused of distributing cocaine, he became a fugitive from the law, living under aliases and participating in environmental activism. In 1968, after an altercation with police at the Democratic Party convention, he was arrested and charged with sedition with Jerry Rubin, David Bellinger, Tom Hayden, Rennie Davis, John Froines, Lee Weiner, and Bobby Seale. This group, the Chicago Eight, became known as the Chicago Seven after the case of Black Panther leader Bobby Seale was severed. Hoffman, who became famous for his protests in the 1960s, continued his activism in the 1970s and is still a symbol of the youth movement and protests of that period. The eldest of three siblings, Hoffman experienced his first arrest for driving without a license on June 3, 1954 at the age of 17. Because of this arrest, he was expelled from public high school. He transferred to Worcester Academy. He graduated in 1955. He studied American culture at Brandeis University. He graduated in 1959. He studied under famous professors such as Abraham Maslow. He did his graduate studies in psychology at the University of California. He participated in anti-war demonstrations during the Vietnam War and did talk shows mocking the policies of the United States.
The way I see it, Washington wants a clear shot at the world. Nothing's getting away. We're all children of the 1960s. Orphans of America. Children of blood. People say to us, you don't like it here, why don't you leave? We say, we left. We're already gone, motherfucker.
City fights on alone. Don't forget, LSD has been declared a drug and Nixon a dope. Next.
One of the Hoffman's most famous protests occurred on Wall Street on August 24, 1967. Protesters have money from the top of the stock exchange monitoring area to the stock brokers below. Most of them quickly tried to collect the money. Hoffman claimed that this symbolically showed what the stockbrokers were doing. Although Hoffman didn't call the press, the news soon spread across America. After the incident, Wall Street spent $20,000 covering the gallery with bulletproof glass. In 1971, Hoffman published Steal This Book, which suggested living without spending money. Many readers followed Hoffman's advice and stole the book. Stores refused to carry the book because the theft prevented the book from selling. In 1973, he was arrested under suspicion of selling and distributing cocaine. He said he didn't sell it, but that he used drugs and didn't bother making money. Hoffman always claimed that the cops set him up and planted bags of cocaine in his office. Hoffman skipped bail, escaped from the police, and hid from the authorities for years. Hoffman accused the CIA of illegal activities and persecuting the people of the world. He accused the CIA of nurturing nationalist organizations and training the leaders of states economically dependent on the United States. The FBI scrutinized his private life closely, compiling a 13,262-page report on him as a result of the surveillance. Diagnosed with bipolar in 1980, Hoffman committed suicide on April 12, 1989, at the age of 52, by swallowing 150 phenobarbital tablets.